Hi everyone, it's Margaret Manning here with 60andMe. 60andMe is a community of women who are having fun with the aging process. I know that sounds like a crazy idea, but we're doing the best we can to make the most out of this incredible time in our lives. And here at 60andMe, we talk about all kinds of topics related to aging. And there's one that I wanted to share with you today, which is a little frivolous, a little fun, but it's all about lipstick. And I do beauty tutorials and makeovers, but this is not one of those. This is just a conversation about the reality that it changes as you get older. And I think it's one of the indicators that you need to make some changes in the clothes you wear, the makeup that you perhaps wear. And it was inspired by an article by Lois Carter Crawford, who's one of our bloggers. And it's a very funny article. You should have a read of it. But she said she basically one day took a selfie of herself, or she was trying to take a selfie, and she just realized that the lipstick she was wearing was just like not working. I mean, she had no lips. They had faded away. So she was like, this is not good. And I think the secret there is that if you look in the mirror and you see the person, like the 23-year-old person that you still want to be, or that you still think you are, and you just don't realize that your skin tone has changed. That gorgeous red hair or dark brown hair that you had is now a bleached blonde or gray look. And, you know, the things that you wore on your face, the lipstick and the makeup, just don't work. She says she has this mauve, pinky colored blush that just makes her look like a ghost. It's like it's not attractive at all. And that pink lipstick that just looked wonderful when she was in her 30s is now not looking so good. So she said, this is the key thing, is to look at yourself in the mirror as you are, and to love that person, and to do things that make that person happy. That's the thing. So, you know, when we're looking at pictures of older women, sometimes you see people doing exaggerated, like really big rouge and blush on their cheeks, and very, very dark red and burgundy lipstick. And that, against a skin tone that is on the whole getting a little bit not so hydrated, a little drier, a little lighter, just less vibrancy. We look for foundation products, you know, that have got some glow, and look for lipsticks that really do bring out the shine in your face. Now, also clothing. She talks about clothing, like pastel colors that you might have loved when you were younger. Those light pinks and light blues. They just don't look good against your skin anymore and your hair color. So that's another thing to think about, is like, just what are you doing? So she recommends that we look at lipstick in a completely different way. And in a way, lipstick is kind of the indicator. Do you know, it's really interesting. I was reading an article about lipstick, and it's like the one thing that if you ask a woman, you know, of any age, you know, what's the one piece of makeup that you would take out with you if you had to grab one thing, it would be lipstick. And I know that during World War II, you know, the lipstick was like the one thing that every woman wanted. I think that, was it Helena Rubinstein made a color lipstick for women during the war, because they needed that vibrancy to just look in the mirror and feel, I'm beautiful still, I'm okay. So we want something that's going to make us vibrant. Now, I personally have some favorites, and I want to share with you kind of what I do, because, well, I'm just one person, but I'm in that category of, my hair is still bleached. I still color, not bleach, but I color my hair. It's absolutely gray. You can see bits of it around there. But, so I have gone from the very pale lipsticks. I used to love those nude colors that look really not so good on any older woman, but certainly not on me, because my skin has just got a little bit lighter and duller, even though I do wear what I consider to be nice foundations. Which one have I got on today? I think it's a RCNA. It's a cream foundation. I got turned on to cream foundations, and they're really interesting because you get a kind of a texture that's glowy, but it stays on. Anyway, but lipsticks, my favorite lipstick of all time has been my favorite actually since I was in my 40s, but now I'm 71, and it's still Estee Lauder. It's Frosted Apricot. And I thought this had gone out of fashion, or it had been discontinued. And I think it was for some time. And now it's back. I think someone sent me this because I kept saying, I'm down literally to the last bit, like the brush on the other one. And then this person, a very kind person, sent me a Frosted Apricot. So I now have a backup. But that's my lipstick. That's what I'm wearing today. And that's what I matched my blush to that kind of peachy tone as well. So it's just not wearing a lot of color, like deep colors. It's wearing the right color. Now, for me, coral is a good color. I like it. And so this makeup today, I have a sort of shadow. I think it's Toasted by Urban Decay, and these are my go-to products. I'm not, by the way, this is not a beauty session. It's just to tell you what I use. And if you notice on the eyes, they've got a little bit of shimmer. And that's another thing I think you can do. And it's a positive. Another thing that we talk about with lips and lipstick, sticking with that one, is if you're going to use a color that you really like, make sure it's hydrated, or pop a little teeny bit of gloss, not a lot. Make sure that you use a lip liner. I've got two choices here for you. This is a Becca. It's called Bliss. And I love Becca lip liners. They cost about $20, $25. Or you can use a Catrice product, which is, I think, $3. And this one it's called Lip Foundation. And that's the one that I use. They're actually very similar color. They're like a brownie color, neutral nude. But that also helps you to put a color lipstick on, put the lip liner on first and then put your lipstick on. And it gives you a chance to do something which I've done here today, is you just take the lip liner a little bit above your lip line. And that's gives you a shape, because that's another thing that happens as you get older. Your lips disappear. It's like magic. They're like they aren't there anymore. So if you use a lip liner and bring it over the edge and all the way around, then you can just add a little teeny bit of dimension, and then fill in your lips with the lip liner, and then put your lipstick on. It works, and that's, I think, a really cool thing. So another thing, I use, there's another one I love here, which is it's Nubla. I don't know where I got this one. I think I got it in Greece, but you can see that's another little bit less fruity orange color, but it's really, really pretty. And if you want to wear a neutral color lipstick, and you feel like that's just too much color, I don't want that much color, I want something that's muted, then get something that's a lighter color. Like this is a Catrice product too. And what you can do with this, I'm going to just do it while we're sitting here, is you can just take the color and put it just on the bottom of your lip, or in the center. I can do this with that, okay? And then a little bit on the top. But do you see how that kind of tones it down just a little bit? And so you've got, make sure I didn't spill it in it. Yeah, so it just gives you that little ombre look, which gives you that chance to wear a lighter color lipstick, but the lip as a whole is still darker. So I think that's kind of a cool, but I was really grateful for this article by Lois, because I thought lipstick is something that, we just need and want in our lives, by doing things like this with the lip liner, shading a little bit of neutral. And also another thing she talks about is blending. People often ask me, "Oh, Margaret, I like your lipstick today. What are you wearing?" And I have to say, honestly, I don't know, because I looked at the top I was wearing, kind of my mood of the day, and I just started layering. If you've got a dark red lipstick or a pink lipstick, which is just too dark for your skin anymore, just put that on, but then just put something like this, a lighter shade, and layer a couple of different colors. That's a really, really good technique. I love that one. So, wear what you're comfortable with. I just think that the point of this video was to talk about the changes that happen to your skin and your hair color as you get older, and how you can adapt your lipstick to those changes, and don't be held to the person that you were 30 years ago. Be happy and embrace where you are today, and use colors on your lips that that are vibrant for your skin tone and your hair. So, what is your favorite lipstick? I want to know. Everybody has probably got one. Mine is Estee Lauder Frosted Apricot. What is your favorite lipstick of all time? Please leave your comments in the section below. Let's have a chat and share, and we'll just have fun with this today. It's just one of these great conversations that I think brings a smile to our face, and we need more of those these days. Have a great day, everybody. Enjoy your lipstick and wherever you're wearing it, and just have a wonderful day. We'll talk again soon. Bye-bye for now.